All right, there we go. I should be back. All right, I see chat. I'm starting up Rumble and BitChute once again. We should be good. Dude, I have no idea why that happened. All right, for no reason, stream cells. I am not a stream cell. We're going to wait for everybody to come back. Cheese is taking a fat piss. And we're going to just pick up where we left off. For the audio-only listeners of the show, there was a slight disturbance. But we're back up and running. So we got to wait for everybody to pile back in. Let me go ahead and throw links out there. And messages, Town Square, we fixed it. Us, bitch ass, giga chud, incels, stream cell, bitch asses are back. Keek. Okay. Let me go ahead and... Dude, that was fucking embarrassing. Dude, like, I work really hard to get all this shit to fucking work, only for it to just take a massive dump on me. So let me go ahead and check the platform. Zombie Bomb, welcome back. Thank you. All right. Okay, so we're live again. Cool. We're looking really good on YouTube. Let me go ahead and make sure that we Gucci on BitChute. Let's go to my profile on BitChute. And yeah, man, we are live right now. We are live. If you're on BitChute, show us some love, please. My goodness. We got to wait for everybody to come back because I'm a fucking boomer. Dude, like, I don't know. Like, I'm looking at the bottom right-hand corner of my computer screen. And it's saying that, like, I need to update something, and I just haven't. Okay, we're live on Rumble too. What's up, Rumble? Yeah, boy. We're live everywhere, so this is good. This is good. Keep showing that love in the chat, making sure that we're alive. Let me make sure Cheese is in here. Cheesy Poo. Oh, he's muted, so he's taking a real big piss. So let's just pick up where we left off at. In making the case for why weapons... Yeah, yeah, we already talked about this. Yeah, so it's like, think of the children. Think of the children. It's like, yeah, we got to honor both of these people. They're both wonderful for serving the country. But, yeah, this one guy wants... he cares more about the gun lobby than the children. Really, really cheap. Really, really cheap trick. It's not going to work on most Americans in my estimation. So, yeah, make sure I'm not getting any fucking messages here. Yeah, it is. You're a liar. Yeah, people want to pretend that porn isn't being pushed on kids in the public schools in the United States. It absolutely is. All right. Still waiting on Cheese to hurry up, finish this giant fucking shit. Well, let me see. We'll just play funny noises on my soundboard. God damn it, Cheese, hurry up. Fuck, man. Gotta keep the show going. Gotta keep the show going. All right, so we're done with this Waltz campaign stuff. Fuck, dude, I'm not gonna read all this shit. But yeah, it goes on, man. This Tim Walz guy is just getting dogpiled over this shit. We talked about this earlier too, where Heeesss promises to go tough on the border security. So she is moving the administration, since she appears to be the de facto president as of right now, since Biden literally lost the election to Trump just a few weeks ago. Now all their far leftist policies that they espoused for so long, none of that. We're going to be tough on the border all of a sudden. We're going to send those tiny Mexicans back where they belong, is what Heeesss is saying. Yeah, guys, I'm not convinced she's going to win at all. I'm not worried about it. And I'm in a swing state. I don't see this enthusiasm for her that the regime media is, propping up this fake narrative. I'm not worried about it. Again, I bet money. I bet a lot of money. And I'm going to win all over the place, because they're trying to say that, Florida's competitive because Miami-Dade or some shit. Miami-Dade is likely going to go for Trump. Trump is probably going to end up winning Miami-Dade County. And I was trying to educate Ozzy in talks, let him know. It's like, dude, like, there's not a genuine surge in popularity for Kamala Harris. I mean, there might be some excitement just because Joe Biden was so decrepit and old, and he looks like he was literally dying as he was campaigning. So there might be some enthusiasm there, but when I see a +11 in Michigan for Kamala Harris and only a +4 in PA for Trump, that doesn't make any sense to me at all. The swing states are going to vote together, so we're probably going to see Trump win all of them. It wouldn't surprise me in the least bit. And even then, you know, like I mentioned earlier, that Virginia is on the map now. It's up for grabs. New Mexico is up for grabs. Georgia is up for grabs. Nevada and Arizona are up for grabs. And right now, these states, or a few of these states, are making really, really big strides in election integrity, which is, you know, a winning issue for Republicans. Like, they need to stick to, you know, these disgusting teachers trying to fuck the kids, put porn in the hands of the children, and also focus on election integrity. Like, these are the big ones. Like, all this culture warrior shit is kind of useless and meaningless. And Governor Youngkin in Virginia is now doing a massive cleanup of the voter rolls. So Virginia's in play. Just saying. Cheese, are you back? Thought I heard you.
I sure am back. What's up?
Not much, dude. We're back. We're live again. We're live on Rumble. We're live on BitChute, and of course, Kick, Twitch, and everywhere else. So
you want to turn on your stream again, baby?
Yeah, my love. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, cool.
I know you're back. Oh shit! Hold on.
I thought it was gonna take longer to.
No, it wasn't gonna take longer. I know it sucks. I fucking dude, it's so annoying that happened. I mentioned that. Like, at the bottom of my screen, I see that there's like a little update icon. So generally before like I go live, like I update everything and restart it. So it's my fault for not really doing that. Yeah, I apologize.
I forgive you. I don't know about chat, but I forgive you.
No, the chat has been very kind to me. They've been very patient.
Darn.
So
you guys need to be ruthless.
Yeah, so we mentioned this earlier. So now like Kamala Harris is kind of pivoting away from the far left stance that the regime has had. I don't have the example pulled up right now, but I mean, did you see where Biden came out against child genital mutilation just recently?
I have not seen that, no.
Yeah, he moved away from it. He's like, yeah, I don't believe we should be doing this to kids. It's like, dude.
Joe Biden based?
No, he's not based because he had 3.5 years to kind of, you know, put a stop to what the radicals are doing. I mean, if you're empathetic and you care about the children and their well-being, 3.5 years is a lot of time to do a lot of damage, and there are a lot of kids that got cut up and pumped full of drugs. And now all of a sudden, Biden wants to, I'm against this, man. You know, what the hell? You want a knuckle sandwich? Cheese was backstage doing cocaine.
I mean, he is Catholic, so.
I don't believe him. I don't believe he's religious at all. I don't believe there's a godly bone in his body.
It's really weird. Most politicians are religious, or they claim to be at least.
Yeah, I think everyone, at least on the left, is kind of aware that Biden is full of shit and he's not a religious person at all. And no, I don't believe people believe it. All right, so anyways, let's go ahead and move on. Oh shit. They say offensive stuff here. Did Dilly block me?
Maybe.
I didn't even respond to him. Whatever. All right, so we gotta get into the pop culture shit. We're gonna be reviewing the movie Trap. We're gonna talk about Borderlands 3, but we gotta talk about Jenna Ortega. What do you think of this actress, Jenna Ortega? Do you think she's like
overhyped as shit? Yes.
Hot Latinx wifey material, or overrated?
No.
Overrated Mexi slob.
Cringe.
Okay. Well, Tenet Media posts.
Play the damn video, Gio.
All right. Shut up, bitch.
You shut up.
The show that I do right now, I have to play the cello, and I don't play the cello, and I want it to look real so that cellists don't look at it and call me mean names. My teacher told me that as long as I looked confident in my movement and I was strong and stoic and, you know, fully embodied the character, that it would be fine. And she told me that I just needed to approach everything I do in life with the confidence of the average white man, and that changed my life. I feel better. I was nervous to even do this because I ramble like crazy. So I was like, man, what am I gonna talk about for all this time? And then I just remembered, how would an average white man do this? And he probably would have shown up with mismatched socks.
Well, geez, how often do you show up to events with mismatched socks?
I was wearing mismatched socks today, and I didn't care. So I
Do you,
wasn't going anywhere.
do
It
you
was around the
sleep?
house.
Do you sleep with mismatched socks? I feel like you do.
I don't sleep with any socks on.
Mm.
So sorry.
Mm. Well, yeah.
But I mean, if you were, I mean, it's a bad example because if you're wearing shoes, you probably can't even tell that your socks are mismatched, anyways.
Yeah. Medium weekly earnings of full-time workers, white men versus Asian women.
Look at that comment though.
That comma. Pretend no one gives you anything and you have to work for a living. That's a great that's more like the white man than what she's saying. I'm sick and tired of
Right.
midwits. I feel like this could be a lot funnier. It can never be a I took accountability and put effort in because women hate those things. It has to be I was pretending to be something I'm not to create the separation. Insulting the exact people emulating is part and parcel with toxic femininity. Good. I got
Well,
a
yeah, it's like, oh, I couldn't. Yeah, they were like, oh, I can't just be myself. I have to be something else. And it's like, fuck you. You're the one being just
plumbing, carpentry, manual job, and work 60 hours outdoors and get back with us, Jenna. Let's see.
for real.
Her faking is cringeworthy. Nothing can fake the muscle coordination and look from thousands of hours of practice. Yeah, playing the cello is pretty difficult, and it doesn't really look comfortable to play. So if I were to act like the average minority, we would just not show up or show up late. We're doing stereotypes now. Jesus. Yeah, it's like, yeah, dude, what, Jenna? Like, I'm just gonna show up with tacos and burritos, Miss Ortega. What an asshole. The fuck is this? These are really good good comments. Is the average white man in the room with us right now? Well, shit, I would hope so. My internet wouldn't, or my fucking stream wouldn't have failed. Approach life as an average white man. So be respectful, work hard, protect your loved ones in your community, and try to do the right thing. Cool, sounds good. Approach everything like everyone hates you for no reason. Yes, teaching kids to just be racist from an early age. It's a shame Jenna Ortega is racist. I know people really like this woman. I saw something about the Jays. Well, I'm just gonna type in. Whoops, type in F. Disgusting. Oh shit. Goy Gavian McAnus. Oh, disavow. ADL. I disavow this. I don't know who taught her this racism. Yeah, I think her parents taught her this racism. Hold on, let me turn the fucking messages. Yeah, man. So, well, Jenna Ortega posted this. I wanted to highlight this because just fairly recently, literally in the August 8th, Jenna Ortega says Hollywood is too touchy-feely. Being politically correct makes people lose integrity. Imagine if everyone can say what they felt and not be judged for it. You know, we don't live in that world. No, not fucking based. Because she's playing this fucking game where it's okay for her to be blatantly racist and bigoted against white men who work hard and are average. And dude, I'm going to be honest with you, man. Like, when I think of fake ass people, I never thought like a regular white dude just trying to get through in life. That's not what comes to mind when I think fake and average, or when I think incompetent jackass. Like a regular white dude, average white dude is not what comes up in my head. And politically correct, like, dude, the things that I want to say about this woman, this Jenna Ortega, would get me banned off this platform, and I'm not allowed to. Again, you think you have integrity. Let's hear you say anything bigoted or racist against any other group of people other than these average white guys, and let's see what's up. Let's see if you're willing to do that. I doubt it though. I mean, this is who these people are. They want to act all fucking hard in the paint and shit, but when you kind of put their little worldview in focus and scrutinize it, they don't do shit. They just want to be fucking racist against white people, which they're allowed to, by the way. She said to approach life as a mediocre white man. You stupid fucking simps. Yeah, so I was just making fun of all these retards because they're all simps. All these people worshiping Jenna Ortega, like she's just a blatant fucking disgusting racist bigoted Latinx woman, and mocking people who are light years more talented than she is, and she's allowed to. She's mid. Surprised they haven't canceled her yet, like they did Gina Carano. Jenna Ortega deserves to be canceled though, because she's fucking like a legitimate racist. Like Gina Carano didn't do shit. Jeez, you watched that stupid fucking show. What did Gina Carano do to deserve to get canceled?
Well, it wasn't that she did something on the show. She was pro Trump and she didn't like the vaccine mandates.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So a seemingly talented woman lost her job because she didn't like the jab and for supporting Trump. Jenna Ortega, blatant racist, a hateful individual. I mean, what she said was like legitimately hateful.
Netflix pays her bills. Netflix pays Jenna Ortega's bills at this point, so we already know what Netflix is as a company.
Yeah, I mean, again, like philosophically, like again, if the standard was fair, if the rules were fair across the board and people were not penalized for their lawful speech, and people were allowed, like if we were allowed to like legitimately say what we thought, if I was allowed to be as like really honest on the show, people like Jenna Ortega would shut their fucking mouths and they would just act. They would just dance for us, right? They wouldn't dare act as smart. Oh, I know so. These people are fucking losers and they're terrified. They're terrified of our speech. The only thing holding back people like myself is, having like the FBI fuck with us or have the big tech companies ban us and stuff and take our money away, because they have money in PayPal and stuff. So, yeah, she's lucky that a lot of people are not willing to really say what they believe because they would fear the things that would come out of our mouths. They would fear the mockery. They would fear like actual fucking like insults, like real jokes, like brutal fucking jokes, like the kind of jokes me and the fellas throw around at the bar at each other. Like it would make her cry. So she's lucky that she's afforded this protection, but not for long, hopefully. For no reasons, I am a white man, but I am above average in many metrics. You will just have to wonder which ones. Ooh. What she means is she wants to say we should unalive the people she doesn't like. And that it wasn't fair to get in trouble for the I wish it had hit him in the face comments. I don't know. I don't think she made those comments about Trump. I would push her over my lap and spank her. That would show her. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Like she's too diverse for me. There's too much DEI stuff going on for me. I don't really find this person. I mean, I hate to sound like this guy. Yeah, but like,
Joe, you're browner than she is.
Yeah, but she's way more ethnic than me, though.
No.
Dude, I don't think she's gonna age well. I'll tell you this. I'll make a bet with you. I don't think she's gonna age well, at all. I think she's gonna,
Wasn't she in one of the Scream movies and nobody gave a shit about her in that one?
Yes. Yeah, she was in like two. She was like in two of them.
Right, and then later on, she was in Wednesday, and then they wanted her back in a Scream movie because she was a big deal, but nobody gave a shit about her before Wednesday. And then now they want to have her in a bunch of movies, but it's like she has no talent.
No, well, what happened with the Scream thing? Because she was in one of the Scream movies, or she was like in two of them, and there was going to be another one. For whatever reason, there was going to be another one of these fucking movies. And
well, now that's a parody of itself, but yeah.
Kind of, but that's not what necessarily happened. One of the main stars of this new wave of Scream movies, she was canceled because she's pro-Hamas, she's pro-Palestine or whatever, and she made disparaging comments about people you're not allowed to criticize. Jenna Ortega, like that's her girl, and they got each other's back. So she said, I'm out too. If you're going to kick her out, like I don't want to be a part of the project either. So just to give you an idea who Jenna Ortega is, yeah, so that's kind of what's going on there.
She's anti-Semitic.
I don't know that. She might be. I have no idea. I mean, Hollywood is so weird. Like it's full of people who are pro-Israel and people who fucking hate Israel, and these people all work together. seemingly. Like me, I'm like Mossad's greatest asset. So any day you guys want to not blacklist me anymore and you want to make money, we can totally turn this thing around, and no longer will Hollywood be mocked for its shitty content that keeps producing like Deadpool 3 and Trap. Let's see. No, I didn't mean that. She was the one of the ones to say it. She looks white to me, but I'm a white guy. So, dude, she's Latinx, bro. Like, her last name is Ortega. And don't be fooled by a lot of this imagery here. Like, if you were to see her, like, in person, she has very distinct foreign features. There's nothing wrong with that. But I just don't think she's going to age that well. Because I could just see it. I don't know. Like, you can just see it with certain people. But, yeah, whatever, man. Well, we got to move on. What else do we got here? Interview clips to... Oh, no, we're not going to do this. Whoops. Borderlands might be 2024's biggest box office flop. Cheese, what do you know about Borderlands? Because I never played the games.
So all I know is about the games. And I saw the movie trailer, and I was like, wait, hold on. Is this Guardians of the Galaxy, but with Jumanji? And it pretty much is. Did you ever hear the new Jumanji movies that came out? Not the 90s one, but the new ones?
I think it had
like
it had the cock in it and Jack
Rock.
Black.
Yeah. Yeah, and it had Kevin Hart, and it had a couple other, like, everybody knows the actors, but they don't really have talent, so they keep getting put in, like, schlop movies.
Yeah.
And that's what I saw with this one, too. And I was like, oh, Borderlands. I've heard good things about the video game, and people really like the video games, but, like, I didn't hear anybody say anything of praise for the movies coming out. And for me, I didn't even bother to look into it at all. I was actually watching the Red Letter Media video talking about it, and they were saying it was awful, and they were like spoiling everything about it and just not even caring because they're just like, this movie's dog shit.
Yeah, I would probably spoil everything too. You definitely do that for movies that you don't respect, and like
Right.
a lot of people like to say like I'm some bitch ass hater, you know, because like I watch a trailer and I can just kind of see that it's gonna suck dick. And I saw the trailer to this movie, and I'm like, yeah, this is gonna suck massive dick. Like, first off, the first telltale sign that a film is gonna be terrible, Kevin Hart is in it. Like, I do think Kevin Hart is kind of talented. You know, like he's not like a bad dude or a bad person or anything like that, or at least I don't think so. But dude, like he's just in stinker after stinker after stinker. Like anything he's associated with, like at least recently, is just all dog shit. It's all bad. I think the only thing that he's ever been in that I like enjoyed was him in 40-Year-Old Virgin. Like he was fucking hilarious in that. And he was only
I didn't even remember he was in that movie.
Yeah, he was yo, that's your boy. You know, that was him when he was fighting with the black retail associate. And he's like, yo, man, I'm gonna need this stereo system for the price of on the house. And he's like, oh man, you call me. He's like, you someone's N-word with his N-word tie. And I'm just like, oh fuck, dude, this is so funny. It was really good. Gio has a radar for dick sucking. Zombie Bomb, you're absolutely right. I do. I do. Yeah, this is the fucking total dick suck fest here. Borderlands movie. Finally.
Oh, that was.
What?
Okay, so I've seen him in two other movies.
Yeah.
I saw him in Night School, and I saw him in The Upside.
Wait. Was Night School the one where like he goes back in time as a Black Knight?
No. Like
oh no,
night,
like actually
night
going to
as in,
night
like,
in the day nighttime.
Yeah, like nighttime.
Yeah.
And
he has to get like his
the
GED or something.
I totally forgot about that movie. I just know that I think he lives the rich lifestyle, and then life gets flipped upside down. So now he has to pretty much go backwards and get himself like picked back up again. Oh. And it's like a rom-com. It's totally forgettable. I totally forgot about it. The other one, he takes care of this disabled rich dude, and it's just ridiculous. But all of those movies never use Kevin Hart's height as a joke, so they always frame it like he's the same height or taller than a lot of the other people in it.
Yeah, Tom Cruise is the same thing too. He's slightly taller than Kevin Hart. Not that there's anything wrong with that, because Tom Cruise is the shit, but you know.
Right. But they always have to frame the movies as if they're all 6 feet.
He's got those tard shoes that Joe Biden wears. Let's see.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, so Borderlands finally hit theaters this past weekend and quickly became one of the worst reviewed movies of 2024. I think it got 0%. We're gonna check Rotten Tomatoes in a second.
It's like
so
6%, I think.
yeah, so it's probably not surprising that Borderlands is bombing at the box office and might end up being the biggest flop of the year. Yeah, this shit bombed so fucking hard they should just drop this over Iran. Borderlands, out now in theaters, has received mostly negative reviews and debuted on Rotten Tomatoes with a horrific 0%, which has since increased to 9%. The PG-13 live-action adaptation of Gearbox's popular sci-fi PS franchise has been criticized for bad action, unfunny jokes, and a bizarre cast led by horror director Eli Roth. Is a massive success. But,
Yeah.
dude, I think I'd rather watch Deadpool 3 again than watch Borderlands even once. It looks
Oh, no doubt.
miserable to watch this. I wasn't miserable watching Deadpool 3. It was actually kind of fun at sometimes, and like it got a couple.
You can
laughs
turn
out
your
of me.
brain off. You can turn your brain off and not get bored.
Yeah, Deadpool 3 is definitely like a guilty pleasure for sure. This, I mean, the best I can say, it's like, I don't know, maybe the actors put their best, they really put their best foot forward, and they tried to please the fans. But I saw the trailer again. I've never played the games, but I've seen like clips here and there, and I'm just like, yeah, this is not Borderlands 3. Like, you saw the trailer and you thought it was Guardians of the Galaxy. You thought it was something completely different. It's like, oh yeah, I recognize this one character, but still, this is not Borderlands 3.
Well, that was the thing to where the whole premise of Borderlands is literally just you get dropped into a weird world. You're given guns that all have like weird gimmicks and like ups and downs with them, and that's the whole game. Is to where you're just given weird weapons and you just have to go out and just kill everything and just get your stuff and move on.
Yeah,
and that's all it is. And I know I'm simplifying the shit out of it because I never actually played the game, but I just know that the premise of it is just like weird weapons, and it might have that in the movie. I really doubt it because there's plenty of other ones we can point to that are totally unrelated, like Monster Hunter. The Super Mario movie wasn't that bad. There's probably a couple other video game movies.
No,
that have come out
you're pretty
recently
much you're pretty much on the right track. Like, it's like a dungeon crawler pretty much, but with guns and I guess a little bit of humor. I mean, I didn't really think the humor was that good. Like, there was a hilarious meme back before I was fucking banned on Reddit when like the first Borderlands came out, and they're like, it was like Duke Nukem. He's like, eat shit and die, and everyone's like, grow up, Duke. We're old now. And then it was like a clip or like an image of Borderlands, and it's like, LOL boner farts. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
And it fucking made me so mad. I'm just like, I don't know, like I don't care. Like it was too Reddity for me. It was too much Reddit humor in Borderlands.
It's just one of those things where it's like, all right, are fart jokes funny? Not funny? Are we just gonna be like elitist about our jokes now?
Look at
That's
this.
what I never understood.
Look how short Kevin Hart is. He's like up to this woman's shoulders.
I was actually kind of interested in the new Alien movie.
Romulus?
The trailer doesn't look like... Yeah.
It does look decent. It
looks a lot like the original one.
Kind of. We'll see, though. We'll see. All right, so...
We will definitely see.
Let's... We gotta talk about this trap movie. This trap movie review.
I've not seen this at all.
Do you care if I spoil it?
I'm not. I'm curious, but I'm not curious enough to sit through it and watch it.
All right. So I saw this movie, and I have some thoughts. Now, do I hate it? No. Was I enjoying it at first? Oh yeah. What did I have high hopes? I kind of did, because it's more of like an independent film, because M. Night Shyamalan generally funds the majority of his own movies. So there's a lot of artistic liberties that are not foregone. However, I did not like the ending. So first off, let's start with the plot. So the way that this movie, basically the trailer reveals pretty much everything, which is kind of annoying. But either way, he does go to this concert with his daughter. The daughter really loves the singer. The singer is like a brown Taylor Swift, and she's enjoying the concert. And as time goes on throughout the film, like he's like, oh, let's go get merch. Oh, let's go get like popcorn or whatever. He's like, hey, what's up with all these fucking cops? And they're like, oh yeah, by the way, like the feds found out that the butcher, which is the main character, who's a serial killer who's ruthlessly butchering people, they're like, oh yeah, they know he's gonna be here, and they do reveal how they find that out. So they reveal that he's gonna be there, and then he fucking like, he's like, oh shit. So what happened after that moment, he kind of reminded me of the main character, the Hitman, from the Hitman video game series. And I fucking loved that. I loved that. I'm like, oh, dude, this is great. But there was like a silly scene, which is also in the trailer, where like he sneaks back into this like little restaurant or little food place, and he drops like these drinks in a fucking, you know, grease machine, and then it blows up, and he like horrifically disfigures this girl. And I'm like, I get like why he did that. For whatever reason, he needed a distraction, but it would be literally impossible for him to literally go back there and leave these drinks in the greaser, and then blow up without anybody noticing. And there was cameras everywhere too, because they planted these extra cameras to analyze, you know, all the men, because they were looking for a man. So he basically just sneaks around, and he tricks everybody that he's with. And there was like this subplot where the daughter was bullied at some point by these other little girls, and the mom of the other bully girls, she was trying to talk with the dad, and the dad was kind of like, I don't want to really deal with this. And that didn't go anywhere. So it was inserted there for no fucking reason. So they end up leaving the event. So the dad, using his sneaky, sly, evil, manipulative behavior, he tricks a family member of the brown Taylor Swift, which was M. Night Shyamalan's daughter, who's super pretty, by the way. And the music that they were singing in the movie was actually not bad. It was, which is kind of a shame. This is why like it bothers me that the movie wasn't good, because there was a lot of effort put into the music that was in here. They had a really fucking cool premise where evil murder psycho killer dad has to basically, he's literally the hitman from the Hitman video game, and it's like jerking off, and then you just stop for no reason before you climax, and that's basically what the film does.
That's my issue with like a lot of big movies nowadays anyways, to where it's like, oh, we have a fun premise, and then we don't know what to do with this premise. Yeah. We're going to make this project anyways. Yeah. And like that keeps happening with a lot of different projects, and it's so annoying.
Yeah, so the dad, the psycho killer dad, tricks the people at the event and finds a way to get his daughter to go up on stage and dance with the brown Taylor Swift. So they're dancing and they're singing together, and it's really wholesome. And then they're about to leave, and they're hanging out backstage because they're called the Dream Kids. And so Dream Kids, they have their dreams come true, and they get selected to go dance and hang out with a singer after, you know, dance on the stage and then hang out after the show. So they're hanging out in the back rooms, the green room, whatever. And the FBI has like a little room set up, and they're like, we're really close to capturing this person. You know, the concert's over. We're gonna interview everybody. We're gonna catch this bastard. So the dad does the ballsiest fucking move ever. He gets the singer, the brown Taylor Swift, into a room, and he's like, look, I have a prisoner, and I'm going to fucking kill him right now unless you get me out of here with my daughter, because I'm the fucking butcher. I was like, oh shit, you know, like shit was getting fucking raw. So she ends up, because she's a celebrity, they're able to escape, and then she grows a set of balls and is like, I'll take you to your house. It's not a big deal. So she takes the family, the daughter and the butcher dad, back to their home, and she's like eating dinner with them. She's playing on the fucking piano, and the reason why she was doing this, because the FBI prepped the staff at the venue, and they prepped the brown Taylor Swift singer, and they also prepped her entire team. So they know that the whole thing is a trap. They know that they're looking for an adult male, and they know that he's going to be really smart, and they know everything about him, because the FBI was like, this is what we think is wrong with him. These are the mental and emotional problems that, you know, they psychoanalyzed this guy without even knowing who it was. They had like this old lady FBI agent who was a profiler. So for whatever reason, the singer took it upon herself to kind of psychoanalyze this dude and try to talk him down. And no, I am not making this up. And I'm just like, yeah, this wouldn't happen at all. Also, like, you can't just give this information to an untrained individual like a pop star and expect her to do anything meaningful with that information. So the dad,
Right.
so she ends up taking the dad's phone, the butcher dad's phone, and going live and telling everybody to look for the person who was kidnapped. So the kid that was kidnapped was rescued, and then he tries to kidnap the pop star singer, and she kind of escapes his custody. And then she's like, oh, okay, I'm totally safe now. I'm going back into my limo that I came in here with my giant chauffeur. Well, the FBI comes, they fucking do their thing, and he magically escapes, and he somehow got tactical gear that matches the FBI SWAT dudes, and then he takes the car that they can't, the limo. So I don't know what happened to the driver. He just mysteriously disappeared, and he took the fucking limo, and they drove off. And then she escapes again magically, and then he escapes again magically, and then he goes to confront the wife at home. And that was also a trap because she ended up drugging him. She found the drugs that he used to, put to sleep his victims. And then the FBI bursts in and they arrest him. So it was pretty anticlimactic. However, as they hauled him away and they put him in the back of the wagon, he had this little rod and he escapes. And the only way to have redeemed this movie is if he had like powers like some of the other M. Night Shyamalan characters from like the movie Split or Glass or Unbreakable. If it tied it in with those movies,